Oh wow, my mic is still on.
No shit.
I meant for the live stream. There we go. Now we do our awkward silence.
Oh yeah, Dex. Guess what I gotta roll in?
What's that?
In the Sailor Neptune thingy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Sailor Moon gender bend thingy.
Okay.
Cool.
I was considering that, but I was just like, I don't feel like doing it anymore. Like, I tried for 2, and then it was like, nothing happened with that, so I was like, whatever, I'll just do something else.
I tried for 1, and many people liked it.
Good.
Well, 5 people liked it. The one extra was the guy who viewed them all.
Well, I got a couple spots in another project. It's a bleach project. I'm doing Byakuya Kuchiki and
Is that the really? Is that? I saw that one going on. I was tempted to do it, but I just don't think I'd end up doing it.
Yeah. Well, I've got the voice for that. Those characters. I got a really good voice for that, so they picked me for that. I think, in my opinion, but they ended up picking me. There wasn't a whole lot of options. There was like 2 people for Byakuya, and I was the only one for Grans. But apparently he liked it enough to go ahead and pick me for it.
Nice.
Well, it always helps when there's just 2 people.
Yeah.
I think for my one there was like 5.
Yeah, that was a much bigger thing. And the thing about that role is usually with those sorts of roles you do have to do a lot of shouting, and I'm not a real fan of shouting.
Hey, just be thankful it's not Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, with Bleach, at least the characters I got for Bleach, they don't
Quiet,
yell.
yeah.
They don't yell.
Well, my one is a calm and gentlemanly type person.
Yes.
So my shouting is just going to be slightly louder talking.
Well, I'm in voice stuff too, so meh.
Did
Yeah,
you end
they're
up
actu-
finding anyone for that thing that you were trying to do?
Huh?
That thing, the thing with the doctor.
Yeah, it's like for some reason I just have one last line to fill, and every new person I give it to, they mysteriously forget.
Well played.
There have been 10 visits to my profile this week
Oh.
on Behind the Voice Actors.
Let's see how many visits to my profile I have.
The only thing I don't like about this is that it needs the link. It needs an email link of said people in the fucking profile. So even if they don't put the email down, you can do it that way.
Huh. I have 11 visits this week.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Let's see how many I've got overall. 200. Well, now I've got 11 this week because I just clicked again. With 253 total visits.
I'm super jealous.
As you should be.
See, I'm doing a voice thing, and I'm playing a blue Cyclops thing riding a tank.
Okay.
That seems kind of weird.
It's for some video game type animation type thing. Like, I play Ammo Baron. Some DS game never heard of.
Oh, is that pirate thing?
I guess.
I didn't bother with it.
Oh yeah. Should've. You know that. Yes.
I've been getting a little more selective about what I actually will even attempt. It's like I'm not going to waste my time on something I don't think I'm going to get, or I don't think I know well enough to do properly.
Hey, as long as it's not like a porno or a musical, I'm fine.
I don't think I'd have any objections doing a porno.
Of course you wouldn't.
Of course, the standards for VAing in that are not particularly high.
Yep.
Well, at least in this sort of non-professional type role.
Well, I had an ex, even the professional stuff, I had an ex that used to watch that sort of thing, but the professional releases of, Japanese stuff, and she would watch it to laugh at the voice work on it.
You mean the English dubbed, or?
Yeah, the English dub of certain...
Oh yeah, because some of it's just fucking hilariously terrible.
Yeah, that's what she would watch it for, was to laugh at the voice acting.
It's simply because, like, you sit there watching it for so long in Japanese, and then you come along and try to watch it in English, and it's like, these fucking voices don't match in the slightest. Like, the best example I know off the top of my head is AKB0048, the anime, which is, it's a singing anime, and it's a Japanese pop group, and all the songs they left in Japanese. Like, they didn't even fucking attempt to do anything in English. And then they've just got random... So it's English. Like, really awkwardly dubbed English as well. And it fucking skips to Japanese. And it just doesn't work.
Apparently, my headset's not working. Again.
Ah, there's the great Doc.
I've been
I
here
wouldn't say
trying
great.
to talk for the
Well-
past, 5 minutes.
You actually haven't been here because your icon just popped up.
No, I plugged in a couple minutes ago. Hold on.
Weird.
Alright, 3 minutes ago. Still. I've been here just trying to... Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Darn, my audio's... This headset is crap.
Okay. Now we can do the awesome thing of dancing.
You can dance if you want to. But you'll have to leave me behind.
Okay, well, Dex did post a thing in the chat.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. Yes. Yes, you have.
And I have my own notes up.
Ooh. Oh yeah, because this episode was a Discord episode.
Yes.
I love them Discord episodes. Okay. Well, I guess we can get to it then. Once upon a time, in a land filled with technicolored ponies. So, shall we get started then?
Well, anybody who watched this lost the game.
Ha 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 ha.
On the box was the game.
You know, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have Discord send you to Tartarus now.
Discord won't send me to Tartarus. I'm going to his dimension.
Oh God, I wanted to live there too.
I'm going to be his
Apparently
housemate.
Okay. Apparently, there's a door there somehow.
Well, yes. It's a pocket dimension.
Yes, but there's a door on it somehow because the mail gets to him.
Yes. It's probably a tiny spit of land that Celestia allowed him to have, and he turned it into a complete pocket dimension of chaos. Just so he could be at home. It makes sense on a quantum scale.
Quantum scale of quantum entanglement power.
Okay, so according to Dex's notes, since he was so kind to post them
Yeah.
because he can't talk. I did realize it was going to be Aaron today.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Or Arrow. Whatever.
And better yet, who's gonna take Dex's place for all his lines in the show reading?
Well, Midnight can do that.
Huh?
Midnight doesn't usually do the readings with us. He just sits there and listens. He can read Dex's parts.
Yeah, okay.
I'm too tired. Ask someone who's not.
Well, it is like 4 in the morning for you.
3.
Mm. Okay, so main lesson is your friends are going to have other friends. Jealousy will only serve to make matters worse. Although everybody sometimes feels a little jealous when their friends are spending time with other friends.
Of course, especially
It
when
happens.
you invite them to a super duper party. And
That you didn't think you were invited to.
Yep.
Which, I mean, she figured he had his own ticket. Which makes sense, sort of. But it was so Fluttercord. Fluttershy is his bestest friend, and she invites someone else. Poor Disky. The cake scene. It totally reminded me of the episode in Q Who, where Q lost his powers and he feels hungry for the first time in ever.
Doesn't
So,
he, like, order a dozen chocolate milkshakes?
Yes, a 10. It's like, what do you order when you feel... what should I order? Well, it depends on how you're feeling. It's like, miserable. Well, I would usually order a chocolate sundae. I'll have 10 chocolate sundaes. 10? And then he sees Guinan, and it's like, never mind, I'm not hungry. Which is basically the exact same thing that happened there.
Yeah.
It's like, I want all of your cakes.
Yes.
It's like, okay.
Give me.
And then he sees Tree Hugger, his nemesis, and it's like, never mind.
Cancel my order. You want none of the cakes?
And that whole breaking the fourth wall thing
Shut
was
up.
hilarious. Where she hugged the camera and she's like, none of the cakes!
Yeah, that's like the ultimate fourth wall break. It's like the break of the breaks.
Let's see. According to his thing, Tuesday teas, regular commitment, which I think they mentioned that in in another episode. They mentioned how I think it was Twilight's Kingdom, where he was mentioned that he would bring cucumber sandwiches next time.
Yeah, I think that was like the first time it was mentioned.
Yeah. Although it was mentioned that they have regular interactions because of their during the Three's a Crowd, where it's like, well, Fluttershy mails me.
Yeah.
Although he does a lot of things with Fluttershy. His tea times, his little parties or whatever.
Well, one second.
Fluttershy.
If they're pen pals, why is the male person still having trouble?
Maybe it was a new male pony. It happens. I love the fact that he was all grouchy and he's all like, maybe it was stuck in the mail. And it actually was. And Tree Hugger was such a friggin' hippie.
I think that was the
Seriously. She was serious hippie.
I
Those dreads were dreadful.
yeah, that's
I'm surprised nobody mentioned the fact that she doesn't bathe.
Yeah, it wasn't the sounds that brought this moose back together. It was her bad breath.
Yes.
Stop. Stop breathing on me.
It just coalesced and, like, run. And Fluttershy also met Treehugger on that trip that she mentioned in the Three's a Crowd episode. And she already invited Treehugger there with the either at the trip or they've been pen pals too, in which case that's something else for Discord to be jealous about. It's like, you've been hanging out with other people.
Oh god, no.
But she doesn't have Tuesday tea time, right? Oh no, of course not.
She has Friday
We have our
tea
tea time on Thursdays.
It's like,
And he mentioned Equestrian Society for the Preservation of Rare Creatures. What's rarer than a Dicronicus? Well, to be fair, I think they mean more animal creatures than the higher level of sentience. Because, I mean, while the Breezes were intelligent, they weren't quite at the same level as ponies. Also possible, the is that Discord is just from another dimension or something, that
yeah.
he's stuck here for some reason.
And hey, I mean, Discord could be rare too. I mean, he could be like 1/100th Breezy.
Possible. He's a little hodgepodge of everything. It just depends on the Discord's actual origin story, which we don't know yet.
Okay, you know, this whole Discord thing makes me think. You know, you know how everybody's making like a big deal that Twilight will outlive her friends, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So will Discord.
With Discord, it could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, that's for certain, because he pretty much is immortal. He's a spirit of chaos.
Yeah. And it's already been established that he's thousands of years old.
Yeah. So, Flesh shall die and he'll no longer have any friends. So,
Well, he might still have Twilight, and he will still have Celestia.
like, yeah.
But so it's kind of like Celestia is the mother figure of all of them. It's like, man, now I gotta hang out with your mom.
And Discord is the cookie uncle. Oh god, there's so many references in this show.
Yes. Let's see. Discord doesn't know how to share the limelight or friends. Well, she was his first friend ever in thousands upon thousands of years. I do love the fire in his eyes thing. The green fire. I forget which point that came in, but I love Discord's house.
I know, it is.
I would
so
love to live
awesome.
there. I would love to. I would love to shack up with Discord. He'd be the perfect like housemate. Aside from the whole dirtying the dishes to eat on them. But hey, that's what eating out of the carton is for.
Yes, that is true. And as Dex says, actual dust bunnies.
Yes.
Shut up!
And I love the fact that because he was so upset about about Fluttershy, he added another dust bunny and like talking about how here you want a friend too.
Creepy Discord shows up in Spike's bed. Oh, hi, how's it going?
I love the fact another next gen reference that happened with Q in next gen. He ended up in bed with a naked Picard. Equally as creepy. And he was equally as nonchalant about it. Just like, hey. And I love Spike's reaction. Like, what are you doing? Where's Twilight? Not here. Go away. Oh.
And
Whatever.
Poking
me. Oh, that's your tail, I hope.
Yeah.
Please tell me that's your tail.
Bum, bum, bum. The Shining reference was a nice touch.
The Shining reference?
Yeah. Oh, Colin, you caught that reference, didn't you? It was like scene by scene of it.
Which reference?
You have seen The Shining, right?
No.
Oh, damn. You want to get it then. It's the scene where the little pony is watching the door and then the smooze comes pouring out.
You know
like
who
a
that little
tidal wave.
pony reminded me of? Suspicious.
Well,
that's all I was thinking when I saw her like watching the door. I half expected her to say suspicious.
That scene, that little pony was supposed to be the boy in The Shining, even wearing the same shirt, but instead of slime, it was blood.
Mm. Well, the deck of cards has their cutie marks on them.
Wait.
Well,
the deck of cards.
The deck of cards that they were playing, that Applejack and Rainbow Dash were playing while Rarity was setting up the Crusaders.
Huh. Somebody was mentioning.
What were they playing?
Somebody was mentioning something about foreshadowing the key mark thing, but it wasn't the deck of cards. Somebody was saying something about the headgear they were wearing.
Yes, they were all wearing little things, little hair clips, and
Yeah.
that was the suggestion.
Yeah.
But no, the deck of cards has the main 6 cutie marks as the faces of them.
Okay, that.
So, what game were they playing? Were they playing like Go Fish or something?
Probably tarot cards.
In which
or
case,
something.
that's a really short game because there are only 6 of them.
It's like whoever card we draw first has to do Discord's laundry.
That's easy. I'm just gonna throw it in the dirt and roll it around. He likes things dirty. No, you can't do that. Watch me. Dex was a little surprised to see Scootaloo excited about the gala.
Well,
but
of course, she was going with Rainbow Dash.
Well, yes, but not only that, but it was a sign of her being at the same level as them. It's like, it's a mark of having grown up a bit, just like with
Well, that she
how they want their cutie marks to be part it shows that she's getting up there with them.
Well, also, she tends to be I think the tomboyish of the group.
Yeah.
Well, she is,
Oh,
but I mean,
yeah,
even
yeah.
Rainbow Dash was excited about going to the gala.
Yeah, but mostly just because the
Because
Wonderbolts.
the gala is also one of the highlights of everything,
Speaking
and it's like his way. It's her way of saying she's accepted into the gala of all things, whereas even Silver Spoon and Diamond Tiara aren't going. It's kind of a status symbol.
Yeah, it's like, I got to go to the gala and you didn't.
So of course she's excited. It's more not the party itself, it's the status that comes along with it.
I don't think
And of
so,
course the
but
whole Dash thing.
I don't think it's
but-
that. I think it's purely the Dash thing.
Yeah.
I don't think she's into that status stuff. No, I don't think that's.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, but different opinions.
Speaking of the Grand Gala, the gala, I'm kind of surprised that the main six even went to it, considering how well it went last time.
Well, they
Yes,
were.
but Twilight
asked-
is organizing it this time.
Yeah.
Buy our apples! Buy our apples! Why? Because I've saved you bloody like 3 times already. It's like, make me Wonderbolt. Why? The same reason as Applejack.
Oh come on! I'm even cool. I'm cooler than you guys now. You gotta let me in. Although I think she's kind of over the Wonderbolt thing. I mean, we still see it sometimes, but she's not quite as obsessed with them as she used to be. Mostly because she's like, she got her own thing now, and she's one of the main 6, which actually is a big deal now.
Yeah.
One of my BFFs is a princess.
Yeah, she's the princess of friendship.
Yeah.
Gross, gruesome gala. You know, for some reason, I think Spike and the Smooths would be good friends. I mean, they both pretty much eat shiny stuff.
Yeah, but Spike eats mostly crystals. Only crystals.
True, Smooth eats crystals too, and diamonds.
Yeah, but Smooth eats everything.
It was interesting.
It's shiny, he eats it.
It's interesting to see that the Smooth was not bad.
No, he wasn't. I think the Smooth himself had a little bit of jealousy too, because he was brought as Discord's +1 and then just totally dumped on.
Oh no.
So he was depressed. He was depressed eating. That's what it was. Once everybody realized friends and stuff, and it all, once he was getting attention, he was okay.
Yep.
He was just like, okay, I'm being paid attention to.
I just love the Smooth. He was so cute.
Huh?
The Smooth is just too cute. Do you want to hug
He
him?
reminds me of Slimer from Ghostbusters.
No, he kind of does. Except
He
for some
he
reason,
loves to eat.
less
He's
slimy.
green and loves to slime.
Yeah, but for some reason, I think the Smooth was less slimy.
Kind of. Except for when he was getting all angry and stuff.
And the question is, where in Equestria did Discord find him? Or
He didn't find him in Equestria. He found it in an alternate dimension.
And how
He
did-
possibly even created Smoozy.
Yeah, probably. It's like, fix the nose. Yeah, this'll do.
like,
Smooth is
do I want to bring the
Discord's
Dust Bunny? No, that's too obvious.
The Smooth
It's
is
too obviously a
Discord's
Fluttershy reference. Can't bring Dust Bunny. Hey, what's that over there? Is that like moldy jello? Awesome! I could work with this.
No, it's Discord snot.
Well, he was getting very upset. Maybe he started crying and made some snot. Although I'm sure Rarity does not want to know that much. Ew. Bad enough he stole her clothes.
I know. Oh, that scene with Rarity covering up was hilarious.
Yes. It's like she doesn't wear clothes normally.
Okay, what other lessons do we have? Melpony sounded like Dash when they screamed.
Let me look at mine.
It has been so long since I've seen.
Well, the name Smooze. To smooze is to, like, try to smooth talk your way into a group. Like, you're going, especially if you're going to a gala or something, you want to smooze up with the higher-ups. Which I found an interesting nomenclature, although I'm told that's from another thing, so that's from an older series, so I don't know what the older series reference is. I can't watch those ponies. The artistry makes me gag.
I know. and I am happy that the Smooze was in it, but I'm also happy that the Hillbillies weren't in it.
The Hillbillies?
Yeah, they're the there's two Hillbillies in Generation 1. They are what summoned the Smooze.
Oh. I wouldn't know.
In other words, I just don't want people in Equestria. It would kind of ruin it for me.
Yeah, that would.
Aww, I'm watching somebody pet an owl.
Okay then.
Let's see what else. The Dumb and Dumber thing that was funny. Eddie Murphy, Rodney Dangerfield, Gallagher. Okay, I know the Gallagher one and the Eddie Murphy one.
You don't know Rodney Dangerfield? He's an old time I don't know who Gallagher is, but I do know who Rodney Dangerfield is.
I'm pretty sure Gallagher is the one who smashes watermelons.
No clue. But Rodney Dangerfield he has this kind of voice, you know, that gravelly voice, and he usually tells dirty jokes. Like one of the ones that I remember most clearly is, I took some prune juice with my Viagra and now I can't tell if I'm coming or going.
That is wrong in so many ways.
Yes. But that's his kind of humor. I think he's the first one to do the I just flew in from wherever and boy are my arms tired.
Oh.
I think he's the first one to have done that. I think that's where the reference came from. Or at least he's the one who made it more famous, I guess? Or
Popularized.
infamous. Popularized, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. As far as my notes go, Fluttershy is happy that Discord made another friend when he makes it to try to get her jealous. And he uses the smooze and ditches it without thinking of how it feels about being abandoned or used.
I know.
Which-
Who would do that?
Discord, he created it as kind of an object. He brought him along as kind of an object. It's like, see, I have friends too. And she's like, oh, that's wonderful. And he's like,
Completely oblivious to the point.
but my friend is so much cooler than yours. Oh, I'm so glad you're such good friends, Discord. But. Ah. Which, of course, is probably why the smooze went so out of control, because he felt ignored. He was eating those things for attention.
I know. Poor Schmooze. And then, with Tree Hugger's bad breath, he came back together.
Yes. And I think Tree Hugger's ability with the smooze just added to Discord's jealousy of her. Because he felt like he was being replaced, and everybody else is, accepting Tree Hugger, and basically he felt like he was being ignored. It just added to his feelings of insecurity, which I think is a key thing about this. Discord's not used to having friends, so he feels really insecure about all of it.
Yep.
Especially his bestest friend in the whole wide Equestria.
Me? No, the Schmooze.
Oh, I'm kidding, Fluttershy. You know it's you. As soon as I get rid of this, of course. No, no, Discord, put Tree Hugger down.
No.
But we can't be together when you have this stench.
You know, when Fluttershy says, well, what if you had a friend that you could talk chaos about? Well, personally, I don't think that'd be a really good idea.
No, it really wouldn't.
Can you imagine 2 chaos creatures?
In my own personal headcanon, there is. Discord is from another dimension, and the other dimension is kind of an anti-Equestria, where the Draconiquists rule and complete chaos. And in my headcanon, he has somebody over there, like maybe even a family or at least friends over there that aren't friends like friends we have here in Equestria. There are people. He doesn't even realize it's called friendship.
Shut
because in their dimension, there isn't called friendship.
No, that's so sweet.
And so there are a bunch of them just in another world that he can't find a way back to.
Yeah.
So now he's stuck in this one, watching everyone die
I know.
eventually.
It's like,
Wow, that was morbid.
it's like, hey Fluttershy, I'm gonna outlive you, right? So, why don't we have kids? Ugh. Well, let's see, almost 9 o'clock. Should probably wrap this up.
Yeah.
So, any other side notes?
The letter code is official.
Of course it is. And so is Celestia Cord too. This
True.
is a playa. Okay, so I have some interesting news.
Pluto's a planet again?
It is? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Anyway, since there is enough, instead of a arrow blog this week, we can do the Discord.
We can do Discord?
We
Fun.
can do the Sombra blog because there's enough of it to do a stream of it.
Okay.
Yes. So,
Here is a link.
oh, I have the link already.
Oh.
Yes, but we should probably
Well,
post
here's
it.
for everyone else.
Yes, in case the great and powerful Arnold Schwarzenegger
Okay.
wants to read it.
The great and powerful Midnights.
Let's see.
Huh?
Close that.
He's so zoned out. Okay, I don't remember which one we were on though.
I do. I just have to.
Is it?
It's the one where Discord's sobbing like a baby.